Hey guys, how you doing? I know I owed you a video. For those that weren't aware, the birds did get young bird sickness. Luckily, it wasn't that bad, but the symptoms were puke on the box perches at night when I would check them in the morning, and then the droppings kind of went off. I posted in my last video looking for some suggestions on what you would do. I want to appreciate everyone that responded. Let's see. Some people recommended Adeno Zap. I think the most detailed response came from Andrew. I appreciate that, Andrew. He lists what he would do there, but kind of a reoccurring thing with everybody is withholding food for a few days to allow the crop to clear. And that's what we ended up doing is, 2 days with no food. And then I added back small feedings of depurative mix, kind of what Andrew recommended there. Someone did suggest I email Frank McLaughlin. I appreciate Frank for getting back to me. He says you could use an amoxicillin. He uses a product called VBG Avian Solutions, sold by Jeds. But appreciate Frank for taking the time and responding. He's got a great website and also channel with lots of information. You can check out his channel, link in the description. This is what I did. There'll be a link to that video from May Racing Pigeons in the description. But basically it's simmering milk, adding iodine, adding water to that, and then giving that to the bird for 2 or 3 days. I don't know why it works, but it did. I also used apple cider vinegar on a regular basis, this elderberry product, and Ecotonic from Seagulls. But the droppings are back. I would say, most of the birds are right back in there. Some are still a little loose, but they're doing really good.
Good droppings.
We sat out the race about 160, 170 for me. We got to get them on the 200 this weekend, or we're going to not be racing. We got to do it. I brought the birds on 4 or 5 tosses just to get them ready. This one's a kind of a shorter toss, Forest Hill. The birds came good. The longest toss that we were able to go was 60 miles, and it's Soda Springs. That's this toss, this release right here. And the birds came really good. Most of them came together. I think there were 4 or 5 stragglers, and we did have one bird that didn't make it back. It was that white from Burak. I'm guessing they got hit by a falcon, but you never know. This is a shorter toss just up north, just trying to get time on the wing. This is about a 35-mile toss here. And that was today. Then they came good. There's some stragglers, and we're short one bird last time I checked, but we'll see. All right, results from that race that we sent them on. We didn't win the combine, unfortunately, in the first race. The West Section guys did. They've got like 80, 90 miles overfly on us. But our first 2 birds were within 40 seconds of each other from Quintero and Adrian P. Our third bird, Cavender Loft, was 12 minutes back. Jason Jordan, 14 minutes back. Red Stars, an hour back. I had a harder time with this first race. The birds were scattered all throughout the whole day, coming in late. I'm guessing some of them took a 90-mile detour. That's a one-way 90-mile detour to the Bay Area. But Andre, almost 2 hours back there. Matus, 2 hours and 30 minutes back. So they probably flew all the way to Sonoma and then went down, got a drink, and then turned around and came back. Dennis, 2 hours and 40 minutes. Burak Loft, 3 hours and 15 minutes back. Firebird was 7 hours. So he came pretty late in the evening. And he was the last bird that day. Our 12th bird, our last bird that we were waiting for, was from Ethan Pippett. And this bird actually got hit pretty bad. He's doing good now, recovering great, but he won't be racing. All right, second race. We did take the first 5 spots in the combine, which is great. Those first 3 birds were within 17 seconds of each other. They could be on the drop, most likely were. We had Red Star was 4 minutes back behind those top 3, and then Andre was 4 minutes back. 4:23, 4 minutes 23 seconds back. So yeah, but really pleased with how the birds did. And plus, the second race, all the birds trapped within an hour of each other, which is great. It was a quicker race. Robertson, 18 minutes back. There's Cavender and Firebird most likely together, 22 minutes back, 22:30. Dennis and Adrian P, 34 minutes back. And then Matus was our 11th bird. He was 1 hour back. But yeah, the bird should be ready for the 200. I'll keep you posted. Thanks for watching.